Hey, what's up guys, it's Michael here, and I'm here with some more Dragon Ball Fighterz news, So apparently the Season Pass has officially been announced. It's called the Dragon Ball Fighterz Pass, and it's like, obviously it sounds a bit like weird, Fighters Pass with like a Z, because it's a Season Pass. Anyway, so essentially, features, as you can see, there's something that says features, and I'm putting this in quotation. Like, I'm not mad about this, I'm just reporting this. I'm just putting in quotations because one of the features is $35. That's not a feature, that's the price. Like, I just think that's kind of funny. But yeah, anyway, it says 8 new playable words, boy, words. 8 new playable characters for Dragon Ball Fighterz. Yeah, I mean, Season Pass for the game, why would it not be for Dragon Ball Fighterz? Anyway, each fighter comes with a respective stamp, lobby, lobby avatars, I need to combine that, and alternative costumes, or colors, not costumes, it's a totally different thing, it's a lot more work. So, alternative colors like the other characters, that makes sense. Let's see, this says, included in the Fighter Pass, which is like, to the left of the features where it says Fighter's Pass. It says the Fighter's Pass is a direct ticket to an even more explosive fighting experience with no less than 8 additional mighty characters. They're just trying to sell this, so I don't understand why they're wording it like this, but it's just kind of funny because it just like seems so intense. Anyway, so start sharpening your skills on the new fighting styles, gameplay mechanics, and even more team combinations. Alright, that's understandable, that's cool. These new fighters will also come with their respective stamp, lobby avatars, and alternative colors. Specific characters will be announced at a later date. Yeah, I mean, it kind of says that on the features part, but cool. So yeah, 8 new characters, I wonder who they will be actually. And then Dragon Ball Fighterz right here, right below where it says Fighters Pass. After the success of the Xenoverse series, it's time to introduce a new classic 2D Dragon Ball fighting game for this generation's consoles. Yeah, I mean, obviously there's stuff like Budokan and stuff like that. There's even like a recent one on like 3DS. I don't really know how recent that would be, but it was on the 3DS. It was okay. But yeah, this game's way more hype. Anyway, especially after playing the beta. It says Dragon Ball Fighterz is born from what makes the Dragon Ball series so loved and famous: endless spectacular fights with its all-powerful fighters. Partnering with Arc System Works, Dragon Ball Fighterz C maximizes high-end anime graphics and brings easy-to-learn but difficult-to-master fighting gameplay to audiences worldwide. Now, that's what it says, and I gotta give them some credit on that, because that is pretty true. Like, the game's pretty damn unique. Like, obviously, like, well, not obviously, but if you haven't played it, like, a lot of the moves are really easy to do. It's not really that hard. It is true that mastering it is something that you need to work on, because, comboing and stuff, it's like a lot of juggles and changing of characters mid-air to, continue it going and stuff like that. And obviously, with all these characters coming out and stuff, like, there's gonna be even more stuff to do, and obviously there's a lot more to learn. Now, I saw people complaining about the price, and a lot of people complaining that the game's not even out yet and they're already doing DLC stuff. And I don't understand why people aren't really surprised anymore. Like, people are like, oh wow, how could they do this, all this stuff? But I mean, at the same time, they need to make money. And then I see people comparing it to things like Marvel vs. Capcom 2, which is super unfair considering how Marvel vs. Capcom 2 had a bunch of reused sprites, and I don't know, there's a lot of reasoning like behind all that, because Marvel vs. Capcom 2 really isn't that balanced of a game either. Obviously, Fighterz is trying to balance the game and stuff, so they're like, oh man, there's not even a lot of characters in the game. I think 25 is quite a bit. It's pretty good for a actually, I don't know it's 25, but I think the amount they have now is quite a bit for a 3v3 fighting game, especially if they're trying to balance it the way they are. That's pretty respectable and pretty good, in my opinion. Now, these 8 new playable characters, I guess I can understand people mad about the DLC before the game comes out, but it's not like at least to my knowledge. It's not like all the 8 DLCs are done and they're just sitting on it and it's on the disc. Now that's the thing that pisses me off though. When something has DLC announced day 1 and it's already out, meaning it's already on your disc. Like day 1 DLC is just the worst thing ever, unless it's like free. And that's just my opinion. Although now I'm kind of getting off track, and yeah, I don't know. I just thought I'd bring this Dragon Ball Fighterz news over to you. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one. Got my social media in the description. Hope you have an amazing day. Later.